Once, in a small, sleepy village, nestled between rolling hills, lived a humble farmer named Elias. For years, his days were filled with hard labor in the fields, growing crops to feed his family. His life was simple, and though he dreamt of a life beyond the soil, he never imagined that anything extraordinary would ever come his way. One early spring morning, as Elias was plowing the farthest corner of his farm, his plow struck something unusually hard. At first, he thought it was just a rock, but when he pulled it out of the earth, he was stunned to see it shimmer in the light. His heart raced as he unearthed more of the object, revealing a small chest, partially buried in the soil. With trembling hands, he pried the chest open, revealing gleaming gold coins, their surfaces still pristine after centuries of rest. The gold shimmered in the sunlight, like a dream made real. Elias stared in disbelief, his mind racing. How could this have happened? The land he had tended for so long had held such unimaginable wealth beneath it. In the days that followed, Elias kept the discovery a secret. He took the chest to a local jeweler who confirmed that the gold was ancient and of immense value. Elias was no fool, and though the thought of selling it tempted him, he realized that money would not change the core of his soul. He had lived for years with little, and his peace came from his work, his land, and his family. The gold, while valuable, could never replace the love he had for his farm. So, Elias did something no one expected. He used the treasure not to buy a mansion or a new life, but to improve his farm. He invested in better tools, hired more hands, and worked with the land in ways he never could have before. His crops flourished like never before, and the village began to prosper as well. He shared the wealth, helping those in need and lifting others who had struggled, just as he once had. Years later, Elias became known not for his newfound riches, but for his kindness and generosity. His life, once defined by sweat and hardship, had transformed not by the gold itself, but by how he chose to use it. The true treasure, he realized, wasn't the gold, but the life he had built with it, a life filled with purpose, community, and love. And so the farmer who had found gold on his land never left his humble roots, for he understood that the greatest wealth lies not in what you possess, but in how you choose to give.